Welcome. Today, discover 15 perennial food plants that once planted return year after year, offering harvest with minimal effort and maximum reward. Let's explore a fantastic addition to any garden, an often overlooked yet incredibly useful herb. Meet garlic chives, Allium tuberosum, a delightful and versatile plant that deserves a spot in your herb collection. This culinary gem is a hardy, low-maintenance perennial, meaning it comes back year after year with minimal effort on your part. It's a resilient plant, capable of withstanding various conditions, making it perfect for both beginner and experienced gardeners alike. What sets garlic chives apart is their unique flavor profile, a mild, garlicky flavor that enhances a wide range of dishes without overpowering them. Imagine adding a subtle hint of garlic to your salads, soups, or stir-fries, all from your own backyard. Getting started with garlic chives is easy. Sow seeds in spring, directly into your garden bed or in containers. Ensure the soil is well-draining and the location receives adequate sunlight for optimal growth. Alternatively, and perhaps even more conveniently, you can transplant divisions from a friend who already has a thriving patch. Dividing established clumps is a great way to propagate new plants and share the bounty with fellow gardening enthusiasts. Garlic chives are adaptable and they thrive in sun or partial shade, giving you flexibility in choosing their location within your garden. While they prefer full sun for the most robust growth, they can still flourish in areas with some afternoon shade, especially in hotter climates. When planting, space plants 6–8 inches apart to allow for healthy clumps to form and to ensure adequate air circulation. This spacing will prevent overcrowding and promote vigorous growth, leading to a more abundant harvest. Harvesting is simple. Just snip leaves as needed with scissors or garden shears. The more you harvest, the more the plant will produce, so don't be shy about using them in your cooking. Regular harvesting encourages more growth, ensuring a continuous supply of fresh, flavorful leaves throughout the growing season. It's a cut-and-come-again herb that keeps on giving. In late summer, garlic chives offer an added bonus: beautiful, edible white flowers. These delicate star-shaped blossoms not only add visual appeal to your garden, but also provide a subtle garlic flavor to your culinary creations. And these flowers aren't just pretty. They attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, benefiting your entire garden ecosystem. By planting garlic chives, you're not only adding a delicious herb to your kitchen, but also supporting beneficial insects. Garlic chives provide fresh flavor from spring to frost, offering a long and bountiful harvest season. Whether you're using the leaves, the flowers, or both, you'll have a constant supply of fresh, homegrown flavor at your fingertips. With little fuss, garlic chives are a true staple for any perennial food garden. So, embrace the unsung hero of the herb garden and enjoy the many benefits that garlic chives have to offer. Walking onions or Egyptian onions are self-propagating wonders. Plant top-set bulbils in autumn or early spring, spacing them a foot apart. They thrive in sun and need little care. Harvest green shoots year-round and underground bulbs in late summer. Always leave some to keep your onion patch going. These onions walk across your garden, ensuring a perpetual supply. A fascinating, low-effort perennial for any plot. Jerusalem artichokes, also known as sunchokes or earth apples, are a delightful and versatile addition to any garden. These knobby, unassuming tubers pack a nutritional punch and offer a unique, nutty flavor that can elevate a wide range of dishes. They're not actually related to Jerusalem or artichokes, but that doesn't make them any less special. Whether you call them sunchokes, Jerusalem artichokes, or by their scientific name, Helianthus tuberosus, these tubers are a fantastic source of inulin, a prebiotic fiber that promotes gut health. They're also rich in iron, potassium, and vitamin B1, making them a truly nutritious choice. These vigorous sunflower relatives are native to North America and are known for their impressive height and cheerful daisy-like yellow flowers. The plants themselves are quite ornamental, adding a touch of wild beauty to your garden. But the real treasure lies beneath the soil. Delicious, nutty tubers that can be enjoyed in countless ways. Their flavor is often described as a cross between a potato, an artichoke heart, and a water chestnut, offering a unique and satisfying taste experience. To get started, plant tubers in spring after the last frost has passed and the soil has warmed up. Choose a location that receives plenty of sunlight and has well-drained soil. When planting, space the tubers about 12–18 inches apart, allowing them ample room to grow and spread. Dig a hole about 4–6 inches deep, place the tuber inside, and cover it with soil. Jerusalem artichokes thrive in full sun, requiring at least 6–8 hours of direct sunlight per day. This will ensure optimal growth and tuber production. Be aware that they can be quite invasive, spreading rapidly through their underground tubers. Without proper management, they can quickly take over your garden. To prevent unwanted spread, contain them in a raised bed or large pot. This will help keep their growth in check and prevent them from encroaching on other plants. These plants are known for their impressive height, often reaching 6–10 feet tall. Their towering presence can add vertical interest to your garden, but it's important to consider their size when planning your layout. Due to their height, it's often necessary to provide support, especially in windy areas. Staking or caging the plants will prevent them from toppling over and ensure they remain upright. The best time to harvest is after frost, as the cold temperatures help to sweeten the tubers. The frost converts some of the starches into sugars, resulting in a more palatable flavor. Waiting until after a frost ensures you'll be rewarded with sweeter tubers, making them even more enjoyable to eat. You can continue digging as needed throughout the winter, as the tubers will remain viable in the ground even in cold weather. This allows you to harvest fresh sunchokes whenever you need them. Sunchokes are incredibly versatile in the kitchen. Enjoy them roasted, bringing out their nutty sweetness and creating a satisfyingly crispy texture. They also add a creamy, earthy depth to soups, making them a perfect ingredient for hearty winter meals. Their unique flavor profile complements a wide range of other vegetables and herbs. For a refreshing crunch, try them raw in salads. Their crisp texture and slightly sweet flavor make them a delightful addition to any salad mix. Just remember, while Jerusalem artichokes are a wonderful addition to your garden and diet, it's important to be mindful of their spreading habits. To maintain control over their growth, harvest thoroughly each year, ensuring you remove as many tubers as possible to prevent them from spreading and popping up in unwanted areas. With a little care and attention, you can enjoy the many benefits of these prolific tubers without them taking over your entire garden. Rhubarb is a spring classic. Plant crowns in sun and rich soil. Don't harvest the first year. Let roots establish. From year 2, pull stalks in spring, but never eat the leaves. They're toxic. Divide clumps every few years to keep them productive. Rhubarb rewards patience with years of vibrant, tangy harvests. A true perennial friend for the garden. Horseradish brings bold heat and is nearly indestructible. Plant root cuttings in spring, 18 inches apart, in sun. Contain it, as it spreads vigorously. Needs little care. Just dig roots in late autumn or early spring. Replant small sections for next year's crop. Freshly grated, it's a flavor powerhouse. A must-have for spice lovers. Asparagus, with its delicate flavor and elegant appearance, is the ultimate perennial luxury. It's a vegetable that speaks of spring, of fresh starts, and of the simple pleasures in life. Imagine stepping out into your garden and harvesting your own spears, still dewy from the morning. That's a luxury that money simply can't buy. To begin your asparagus journey, plant crowns in a sunny, well-drained bed. Asparagus thrives in a location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight each day. Proper drainage is also crucial, as soggy soil can lead to root rot. Before planting, amend the soil with plenty of compost or well-rotted manure to provide the nutrients your asparagus will need for years to come. Dig a trench about 6 inches deep and 12 inches wide, creating small mounds along the bottom to support the crowns. Patience is key when growing asparagus. Don't harvest the first year. This allows the plants to establish a strong root system, which is essential for future harvests. It might be tempting to snip those first few spears, but resist the urge. Think of it as an investment in the future. The following year, take only a light crop the second. This gives the plants a chance to continue developing their root systems without being overly stressed. Harvest only the thickest spears, leaving the thinner ones to mature into ferns. Then, from year 3 onwards, enjoy full harvests from year 3. You'll be rewarded with an abundance of tender, flavorful spears that are far superior to anything you can find in the grocery store. Imagine the satisfaction of serving your family and friends asparagus that you've grown yourself. After harvest season, let spears grow into ferns after harvest. These ferns are essential for replenishing the plant's energy reserves. They photosynthesize sunlight, converting it into sugars that are stored in the roots for the following year's growth. This process is vital to feed the roots, ensuring a bountiful harvest year after year. The stronger the root system, the more productive your asparagus bed will be. Mulch and weed annually for decades of spring bounty. A thick layer of mulch helps to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Regular weeding is also important to prevent competition for nutrients and water. With a little care and attention, your asparagus bed can provide you with fresh, delicious spears for many years to come. The wait is worth it for homegrown spears. The flavor is simply unmatched, and the satisfaction of harvesting your own food is incredibly rewarding. Asparagus is a true investment in your garden's future. It's a perennial vegetable that will provide you with years of delicious harvests, making it a valuable addition to any home garden. Patience pays off with every tender bite. So, take the time to plant asparagus, nurture it, and enjoy the fruits, or rather vegetables, of your labor. You'll be glad you did. Sorrel is a lemony perennial green, one of the first to appear in spring. Sow seeds or transplant. It thrives in sun or shade and moist soil. Harvest young leaves for the best flavor. Cut flower stalks to keep leaves coming. Divide every few years for vigor and more plants. Sorrel adds a zesty punch to soups, sauces, and salads. Treat garlic as a perennial for a steady supply. Plant cloves in autumn, mulch well, and harvest scapes in spring. Selectively dig mature bulbs, leaving smaller ones to regrow. Over time, you'll have a dense, self-sustaining garlic patch. Enjoy greens, scapes, and bulbs with minimal effort. A relaxed, sustainable way to grow this kitchen essential. Lovage is a towering, celery-flavored perennial herb. Plant in rich, moist soil with sun or partial shade. Use leaves, stems, and seeds in cooking. Each part is flavorful. Place at the back of borders. It grows tall and lush. Cut back after flowering for fresh leaves. Lovage is bold, useful, and returns year after year. A medieval classic for the modern garden. Perennial strawberries offer years of sweet summer fruit. Plant bare root crowns in sun and rich, well-drained soil. Mulch with straw to keep berries clean and moist. Remove most runners to focus energy on fruit. With care, your patch will yield juicy harvests for seasons to come. Few things beat a sun-warmed strawberry from your own garden. Wild leeks or ramps are spring woodland delicacies. Plant bulbs in autumn in moist, shady spots under trees. Ramps grow slowly. Harvest leaves sparingly once established. Take only one leaf per plant to ensure future harvests. Cultivating ramps protects wild populations and brings unique flavor home. A patient gardener's springtime reward. Perennial kale or tree collards provide greens year-round in mild climates. Propagate from cuttings and plant in sun with space to grow. Support tall stems with stakes. Harvest leaves regularly for sweet, nutty flavor. Prune for bushier growth and continuous supply. A living larder and a food forest essential. Good King Henry is a forgotten perennial, offering shoots, leaves, and flower buds. Sow seeds in partial shade and rich soil. Be patient as it establishes. Harvest shoots in spring, leaves like spinach and buds like broccoli. Mulch for health and productivity. Not flashy, but a steady, multi-purpose provider. Growing it keeps culinary history alive. A reliable, low-maintenance addition to any garden. Grapevines are long-lived perennials for fruit and beauty. Plant in sun, well-drained soil, and provide strong support. Prune annually to encourage fruiting. Patience is key. Significant harvests come after a few years. Enjoy fresh grapes or try your hand at winemaking, a garden feature that rewards for decades. American groundnut is a perennial vine with nutritious tubers. Plant tubers in moist soil with support in sun or shade. It fixes nitrogen, benefiting your garden ecosystem. Harvest tubers in autumn for a protein-rich potato bean flavor. Attractive flowers and historical significance make it special. A resilient, productive native food source. Start your perennial food garden today. Plant once, harvest for years, and enjoy a sustainable, rewarding partnership with your land.